Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Due to YouTube's changing quote-unquote community standards, I created a channel called Grumpy Old Fart over on Rumble, a free speech alternative to YouTube. You can see all of my stuff over there, including my political and social commentary, as well as my current events videos. The links to my YouTube and Rumble channels, as well as links to let you order my books, are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a movie review of a really great movie that we saw the other day. We went on Sunday and seen it. It's Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. This is a brilliant movie. You have got to see it. It is so much fun. It came out this year, 2023, and it is an action adventure fantasy. I've played Dungeons and Dragons for a long time. I put out D&D advice videos and other stories on my channel, so go check those out. But when I go see a movie that's like this, it's going to sound bad. I don't really expect a lot, because there's so many ways you can screw up a movie like this. But I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised they did not screw this up. This was really well done. Oh my god, it's brilliant. The plot is, in a fantasy D&D world, a group of unlikely adventurers embark on a quest to retrieve a lost relic in order to save a girl, oust an evil ruler, defeat an evil wizard, and save a kingdom. And these guys, unfortunately, things go awry and they're forced to improvise. These, as somebody once said, these are not the best and brightest of heroes, but they're just freaking good. I mean, the whole movie was really great. From the characters to the acting, it was all brilliant. The motivation for Chris Pine's character is undeniable. If somebody did that to me, yeah, there's no lengths what I would do to fix that situation. There's nothing I wouldn't do for that. I'm just saying. Now, any of you who have ever played Dungeons and Dragons of any version, you're gonna love this movie. This is what fantasy gaming is supposed to be. It is absolutely wonderful. It has references to the immortal Gary Gygax's character Mordenkainen from, I want to say it was Forgotten Realms, as well as a nod to the original D&D cartoon characters from the Saturday morning cartoons. Now, there's a part here that I have to say. As a dungeon master since 1979, I've been racking my brain trying to find plot holes, screw-ups, that kind of thing. I found one, and it's so minor that it doesn't really matter. Now, I'm not going to say what it is here, but if you go see the movie, if you can figure out what it is, put it in the comments. I'd love to read it. And maybe other people would too, I don't know. Just try not to give spoilers, because that ruins a good movie. Whenever I do movies, I usually try to do old ones that people have seen, or maybe ones that predate people, because I'm an old fart, grumpy old fart. So this being a new movie, I'm going to really try not to give out spoilers, so bear with me. This movie was just a fun and exciting fantasy joyride. We don't get near enough movies like these anymore, especially these days. The plot, the storyline, the special effects, the sets, the costumes, everything about this movie is just brilliant. The wild shape segments, the sequences where she's shape changes are just beyond brilliant. Really well done. You get to see various Dungeons and Dragons creatures and monsters and like that throughout the thing. If you get it, I actually found cause to bring up a couple of my D&D videos in the thing. So go check out my stuff on Druids and the video that ain't Mr. Ed. Go check that one out. Now, Although they're not in this movie, I want to give a shout out to both Vin Diesel and Joe Manganiello. I hope I'm pronouncing his name properly. These two guys have gotten so many big name stars interested in Dungeons and Dragons, namely Michelle Rodriguez, The Big Show, Matthew Lillard, Dame Judi Dench, Deborah Ann Wall, many others. I think that this movie had to happen. It couldn't not happen. The resurgence of popularity was impossible to ignore. Vin Diesel was making a movie with Dame Judi Dench, and he got her interested in Dungeons and Dragons. And as I understand it, over in England, she runs games for her grandchildren. So, yeah, it's everywhere, and it's brilliant. The cast, I don't know that they could have got a better cast for this. I was leery when I first saw who was in it, but then I started hearing the reviews, and not reviews, but the trailers and things like that. And I started hearing the interviews with the cast, and I got a little more confident. And now that I've seen the movie, these people are brilliant in these roles. Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez, Sophia Lilas, I hope I'm pronouncing her name properly, Justice Smith, and Hugh Grant are the primary stars. Whenever I do these, I try to do standouts. And it was tough. Oh my God, it was tough because everybody in this is good. So I'm just going to go down the list. Everybody here is a brilliant actor, a brilliant performer. They're all really good. I broke these into teams. Chris Pine and Michelle Rodriguez, they make a pairing, and I would not have thought it, but man, they're good together. They work well together. They have a chemistry. They play off of each other well, and the characters that they play are fun together. The other two, Sophia Lilas and Justice Smith, they're not supposed to be a pairing, but they're you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. Now that would be a spoiler. No, I can't say that. I don't want to give things away, but you gotta watch it. The two of them together are a comedy duo, and it's really, really good. The other character in here is Hugh Grant, and you saw it. If you watched the trailers, you saw this part. He plays funny and evil better than anybody I know. This guy, or anybody I've ever seen, rather. This guy, he just, I don't know. There's just something about him. He knows how to do evil and funny, and he knows how to do them simultaneously, and he's just brilliant. The entire cast has such chemistry together. There's got to be a sequel to this movie. There has got to be. If not, we're being robbed. It's that simple. The fans, if there's not a sequel to this, the fans are being robbed. It's that simple. And the only way that they can do this properly would be the same cast, the same crew, the same director, all of it. The same special effects, the whole 9 yards. You got to keep everybody together, because when you have a winning combination like that, you can't. People watch a movie, and a lot of times people will watch a movie and they think that it's just the actors that are in the movie, and that's that. You got to have the right crew. You got to have the right director. You got to have the same producers. You got to have the same special effects. It's all got to be the same. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And I think that's a problem with a lot of sequels. They mix stuff up, And this is a brilliant movie. If you get a chance to see it, go to the theaters and watch it. It's well worth it. The movie is Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. I promise you will not be disappointed. You folks have a good day now. God bless one and all. Clarissa Lowe, a historian from the future. Delmore Kane, a Civil War veteran turned outlaw. This oddball pairing faces a conspiracy of epic proportions spanning the centuries. If you like action and adventure westerns with a splash of science fiction and fantasy, check out my book series Drifters and their ongoing adventures.